Thank you for joining me today. Yes, I'm back again today. This is going to be a reading for all 12 signs. After today, I will be doing them individually. And I wasn't going to start till next week. So that's why you get this impromptu. We're going to do it right now today things. Now, you know, when I do reading, it's always very personal. Like some people say, what kind of readings do you do? Well, I can do tarot, I can do angel cards, I can do oracle cards, I can do pendulum, I can do any type of reading because it's very intuitive. I don't need tools either. People do like tools. They like to see what you're reading. They like to see the outcome, and that's fine too. So, and I also can incorporate numerology and astrology. And with this, that's what this video is going to be about. I wanted to let you know that today, October 11th, 2018, is two things. Number one, the number 11 is the, just love when things pop up on my screen. Number 11 is a manifesting number, okay? So it's completely manifesting. It's spirit. It's what do you want? Where do you want to go? It's like a double starting over. Just like yesterday I had the Fool card. Today is what tools are you going to use? What are you thinking about? Where are we going to go? So be careful on a number 11 day, and even when the whole day comes to that. You know, you can do numerology is exact. You can do it down to the very minute about what's going on for the day. Today, like I said, is a number 11 day, or number 11 in the day. So you have to watch what you are thinking about, what you're putting your energy behind, because you can bring whatever it is to fruition, no matter if you put a lot of energy behind it. Now, when you take October 11th, 2018, that actually breaks down to a number 14 day. Okay, so which breaks down to a 5. So through spirit, through new beginnings, through new starts, through all of this, and work, and what your work is, and where you're going with that, leads you to a number 5 day, which is all about this. What you have in the works now is going to bring you freedom. It's going to bring you change. Today's a good day for you to figure out how you're going to do the freedom and you're going to do the change to get you where you need in your life. It's a good day to do that. And it's a good day to take some very deep breaths and allow you to be you today. Okay? Yes, we're still in Virgo retrograde. We have a lot of things, a lot of astrological things going on. I don't want this video to be too long because I have to incorporate all 12 signs in this one, but I just wanted to say, continue finding out who you are. The biggest thing in this transit, the biggest thing with this going on is to not take things personally from other people. It's really hard at times, and that's especially me. I have a Cancer sun and a Capricorn rising. That's not always the easiest. With the Taurus, I have a Taurus moon. But the thing of it is that don't take things personally, and you don't have to try and prove yourself to other people. If they're wrong about you, it's something within themselves that needs to be healed. When you judge somebody, it's actually something within yourself that needs to be healed. You can just find it in other people, right? Okay, so I am going to move on with your cards of the day in your each individual sign so that the video doesn't take too long. And I feel that these will be, I have some great, I cannot wait to tell you starting next week some of the ideas and things we can do together to help to help you, okay? So I'm getting like 45 different things in my head. You know me, I don't know. If you stuck with me for a while, there's all kinds of messages for all of you out there. And in my head, I'm like, I can't sit and do individual messages in the videos. So, you know, if you feel you're one of them, go ahead and, you know, get a hold of me so we can do a reading. What is the message for Aries today? What is the message for Aries today? Message for Aries. I'm going to use 3 cards today. One is the Gilded Tarot. The other is Energy Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And then we've got the Surrender cards, which tells us what you need to surrender at the moment. I love those, and that's by Judith Orloff. And they're really pretty. Wait till you see them. Okay, messages for Aries today. Message for Aries. I hear tap, tap, tap. Oh, 10 of Wands. Okay, so with the 10 of Wands, you know, start delegating. Okay, Aries, you're good at delegating. Once you know what it is you want to do, find people to delegate to. Find people that are going to help you, because right now you've got a ton of stuff on your back. But a lot of it is actually communication. A lot of it is getting going. When you get the 10 of something, it's like you're ready to go. You have had everything thrown at you. You've dealt with everything. You're carrying everything on your back. But it's also fire. Wands are fire, and you are a fire sign. So the thing of it is delegate. Allow people to help you, okay? And then now we've got the energy cards, where your energy is going. And this is by Sandra Ann Taylor, like I said. And love Sandra. I was able to meet her in Lilydale when I went there. And I really like her a lot. She's a really good person. Okay, we've got that. We've got... okay, storm warning. And this could go with your 10 of Wands too. So with this, don't make a storm. You don't have to. You can have people help you get to where you need to be. Get to where you want to be. Okay? A storm warning doesn't mean that things are going to kick up and move around. It means it's a warning. Don't take on so much. Things are happening your way. Good things are happening your way, and it may take you by storm. Okay? So this is all in how you deal with everything that's coming up above you. Yeah, it didn't even take down these pillars. See all these pillars in here? It hasn't even taken that down. Okay, so, and then we've got the Power of Surrender cards. These I found, somebody introduced me to them, and I really like it because we never know what we hold on to so many things, and we do need to surrender. We do need to surrender things up in order for things to be transmuted and taken care of. So for Aries, surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that comes from just being you. Okay? God made everybody with the unique gifts that you asked to have when you come here, and how you can help community in the whole. All right? As a whole. All right, now Taurus, yours. Message for Taurus, please. Message for Taurus. King of Pentacles, and this is in your own sign, Pentacles, because Pentacles is the earth sign, and you are earth. You know, these readings too are good for, you want to look at your sun, your moon. My moon's in Taurus, that's what reminded me of this. Your sun, your moon, and your rising or your ascendant sign, okay? Because they all fit together, or wherever this is planetary wise in your chart. the earth sign. There's going to be new beginnings in regards to money. You guys like that, right? You like the security of that. You like all of that. So there are new beginnings coming to you in regards to money. Pay attention this week. Pay attention this week as to ideas, inspirations, and your gut. Don't sit and worry about the security of it so much. It's why did it come to me? There's got to be something in it that comes to me. Now, Goddess of the Moon. This is number 52, which is the number of spirit. So through your own, well, number 5 is about, your freedom, your change, movement, swift movement. 2 is in relationships as well, to yourself and to other people. So Goddess of the Moon, she's beautiful. There's just a lot of blue, so it's a lot of comfort as well. Pay attention to the moon cycles with you. Okay, there's a lot. Oh, hold on. There's a lot of grounding for you to do under the moon as well. And then, people, we don't think about how the moon's energies affect us, right? Taurus, what does Taurus need to surrender up, please? Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. I don't know why why you read them opposite on here, but anyway, surrender to prayer. And with that, a lot of times what we do is we pray and we say, my eyes watering. Pray and we say, okay, we would like this. Thank you. But we don't really trust it. When you have the feelings behind it, it's coming. I don't care. I don't care if it's something you want or you don't want. You put feelings behind it, you put worry behind it, or you put good things behind it. No matter what you put behind it, as long as you're putting something behind it, it's coming. Okay? Surrender that up. Allow the universe to control that. You can take charge and tell them what you want, but allow the universe to control it. All right, now Gemini. What is the message for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini? There's some Geminis out there that are, in my head I'm seeing the Two of Swords, so there's some Geminis out there that are having a little bit of a hard time adjusting to these energies. Not everyone. These are very general readings. And I can feel if there's people out there. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands asks you to focus. That's what I just heard too, didn't I? You're having a hard time really and truly just trying to figure out what you want, where you're going. Indecisiveness. Well, the Queen of Wands says, focus and it's coming. I don't know if you can see it. Focus and it's coming. Use your creativity. Okay? Use your creativity. You need a lot of creativity holding your wands. Look how red and regal and orange and creative that card is. It's a card that calls upon you to focus. Focus on what it is you want. And if you have a hard time focusing, sometimes with air in your sun path, it's a little hard at times because you're in the air, right? You receive a lot of things. Start writing things down or start walking or doing something that's grounding, okay? And that will help you to understand and understand where you're going, and it's going to help you to, how should I put it? With more clarity, okay? Energy card, please, for Gemini. Deceit. Okay, so with this one, a couple things could go on. Now, this depends on who you are. Like I said, it's a general reading. and you can take it either way. It's a number 25. So a relationship with yourself and others, as well as some freedom, is going to bring you to your spiritual path. But the thing of it is that deceit could be within yourself too. It could be from those from around you, but it could also be within yourself. Okay? When you start focusing on what it is you want, that, especially Gemini, because you do have two sides to you. All right. Sometimes I have a couple friends that are Geminis, and they're like, we don't know what we're going to wake up to in the morning, which side. But you can talk yourself right out of good things. So take that and talk yourself right into good things. Don't deceive yourself. What that means is if you tell yourself something, whether or not it's true, you tell yourself enough, you're going to believe it. Okay? So make sure that you're watching those around you. The biggest thing here is thank you, going with your gut and not second guessing. This has to do with people, relationships, and I'm not talking love relationships all the time. Love relationships, relationships with people at work, family, but the biggest one is within yourself. Okay? Surrender card for Gemini, please. Oops. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. This goes along with your Queen of Wands. And if you surrender to spirit and allow the universe to help you, then this deceit, whatever it is that wants to change you or not help you achieve your goals, it will be helped through surrendering to spirit as well. Okay, so those three cards work together really well in regards to you this week, moving forward. And I really feel that you have every chance in the world this week to move forward if you do surrender it up. Okay. Cancer, what messages do you have for Cancer? My sun sign. Oh, let's just see. All right, what messages do you have for Cancer today? Who's jumping out? Oh, Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, as you can see, there's a ladder climbing up to get the fruits of the labor. And basically that's what it is. You know, Cancer, for a long time, because we want to nurture everybody and take care of everybody and are very highly intuitive and psychic and all that other stuff, for a long time we've put our own gifts away. For a long time we measure ourselves, Cancer measures themselves on how they've helped other people instead of helping themselves first. And they've learned this lesson over the past couple of years. So they've been planting seeds. So with this one, your fruits of your labor are going to be coming to fruition. So what actually did you plant? Okay? What have you planted? What have you started? And what are you doing for yourself in order to be able to share and help with others? Energy card, please, for Cancer. Man holding a heart. 45. 4 and 5 is 9. So through your work and freedom in your work, there's going to be some completions. And it also could be in love as well. There's a lot of passion in this card. You know, it depends on who you are, what this card means. It could mean that somebody's holding space for you. It could mean for those of you that have been looking for a love relationship and wondering when it's coming in, the other soul is holding space for you. Okay, you might not know the person yet, but they're holding space for you. And for some of you, you know, yes, there's a man holding a heart, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a man. It's more masculine energies. Okay, sometimes the masculine energies have to step back and allow the female energies within you to move forward. This is a card that just depends on who you are. So that's the thing with general readings. That's the thing with readings for everybody. It's kind of tough at times. Okay, so what is Cancer surrendering up? We don't like to surrender anything. I'm telling you. It's like, surrender. Do what? I have crab claws. What are you talking about? All right. Keep wanting to go to the end. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Miracles can definitely happen. I see them all the time. And I do ask for them when I'm trying to help people. When people need true miracles, I've seen it happen. But you got to surrender to it. Okay, now, Leo. Leo. What message for Leo? Message for Leo. Okay. Knight of Wands. There's some news coming to you this week. You know, knights fly in and they fly out. They fly in with their messages, so don't miss it. Because this is the Knight of Wands. There's going to be some forward movement. There's going to be news. There's going to be something to do with creativity and where you want to go and what you want to accomplish. I love that for you because you know what? You guys do like to move fast. You don't like to sit and ruminate on things. So you like to take care of things and make sure they're going in order. You're going to be getting some news this week in regards to I feel for the most of you, work. Okay, again, general reading, but I feel for the most of you, work, accomplishments, creativity really keeps coming out. So if you're not doing what you want to do, then you need to see how to get there. All right, now, what is the message? Blossoming abundance. Well, these two go hand in hand. You're going to get some news, and it could bring the blossoming abundance. Now, this has a number 3, which is about self-expression, okay? So you're being actually really and truly guided to do something that you really want to do. If you're stuck in a job or you're stuck in a situation that is no longer serving you, it's going to be changing. It's going to be changing. Okay. All right, and the surrender up card. Same as Aries. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Now, this goes along with everything, too, in regards to who are you? What is it you want to do to help yourself and help humanity? Okay, so who are you? What gifts do you have? So yours goes together very, very, very nicely. Next is Virgo. Virgo. My Virgos. Love Virgos. Okay. See, even the Virgos have to decide, take a while to decide when to stop shuffling the cards. Knight of Swords. Woo. Some very big news and some news coming in and swooping in. And this is going to be about something you need to release. Okay, something you just need to cut out of there. Something that is not serving you anymore. It's going to be coming in with some news. And this is going to, you're so used to looking at things detail-oriented and taking your time and everything. This is calling you to just decide. Just decide on something. And I'm only going to be here for a minute. What do you want in your life and what do you not want in your life? Okay? This is a big time for that. It's like God's finally just putting his foot down and saying, hey, I've given you guys 5 years. You're going where you're supposed to go. Okay? All right. Now here we are with your energy card. The sun. After the sun's going to shine on this. Okay? Number 1, all about new beginnings. Hey, this is something good. So the knight comes in, swoops in, and says, hey, make a decision. Make a decision, because I'm only here for a minute, and something's going to happen. And the sun's coming out after that. Now, Virgo, what are you surrendering to? I know you don't like that word. I know you don't. But we have to. Who's stopped out here? Ah, good one for you. Surrender to setting limits. It's healthy to, oh my gosh, my eyes are watering so bad I can't see the card. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. I like that for you. You can say no. You don't have to look at everything for everybody. You don't have to be there for everybody all the time. You need to be there for you. Okay? So, surrender to setting limits. I have a feeling that this is going to bring about from what the Knight of Swords comes in, and the Sun is about, hey, I'm going to set these limits, and I'm going to see where I'm growing from here for the betterment of all. All right, so here, oops, I just asked for Libra. Libra. Libra, Libra. Message for Libra. Oh, lots of changes coming for Libra. Queen of Swords. Well, you know, you are an air sign. Make some decisions. Focus on decisions. Focus on you. Sorry, but everything all the time cannot be fair and balanced. You have to make your life, yours, fair and balanced. Focus on you and your decisions. And they're going to turn out to be very, very, very nice. Okay? Your energy card for the week. Your third chakra. Focusing. Archangel Chamuel. 37. Through self-expression and expression of spirit. Okay? This brings you to a number 10 to a number 1 of new beginnings. So I feel that focusing with the Queen of Swords, I feel that focusing on some decisions for you and using your third eye, which helps you to make your decisions. I'm just going to clear something up. Everybody does not need their third eye completely and fully opened. There'll be things that you don't even want to ever see. But you need to be aware of your decision making through your third eye. And surrender to your fear of intimacy. Libra? Okay. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. there's some of you out there that, you know, you've been hurt before. You like justice. You like to be justified, which is great. You like everything to be fair and balanced, but at the same time, the only thing that's real is love. Okay? And sometimes we aren't meant to be with everybody for a long period of time until we find our forever person. And so if you look at things that, like, you know, new chapters in life, or I learned what I needed to learn from that person, I'm going to let them go with love and light. And I'm going to allow this new person in and see what I need to learn from them. And see if we can move forward and what gifts we have to share with others. Okay? Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio. Six of Swords. I do like this, and Venus is going to be, you know, going through your sign in retrograde. It's going to come out of you in retrograde in your sign as well, but the shadow period will still be there. But Six of Swords can mean so many things depending on who you are. The biggest thing I feel for most Scorpios, calming of the waters. Okay? Just calming of the waters and moving forth in a slower pace. But also see she's kind of shrouded. So this means that it's more or less I'm moving forward in a pace that's good for me, and others don't need to know what I'm doing. In this one, there's a lot of wheat in the background. You might not be able to see it, but it's in the moon. You can see it in the moon, meaning that good things are coming, great things are coming, and you're just sailing right towards it. Okay? But you're not quite letting everybody in, and that's okay too. For some of you, it might be a trip that's going to get you calm. Okay, that you're headed towards, that you just need. It could be a trip as well. Like I said, this just depends on who you are. Okay. There's two that want to come out in the energy. Okay, so hostilities is a stronger one. So, you know, this comes out, number 26. This comes out with the 2 for relationship, and I feel this has to do with yourself, not necessarily other people. You may project it on other people, but not necessarily. It's just that you're seeing in other people what you need to be healed within you. And the number 6 is all about balance, home, work, career, family, all of that. So where do your hostilities lie, and what can you do to change them? What can you do to look at them in a better light? 2 and 6 together, 26 together, also make the number 8. So if you can get through your relationship with yourself and balance that out a bit, then abundance is actually coming through. Okay? Abundance is coming through. And in the 6 of Swords, you also had the wheat and all of that in there that you're headed towards. Okay? So I feel that good things are coming to you. Emotionally wise, it could be a little bit tough right now, but you have to purge those old things. Okay? And your surrender card is surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So with the 6 of Swords, where you're moving slowly towards where you need to be, the hostilities that you're looking at, that, you know, do they really matter, or what is it within me that really needs to be healed in order for me to bring about my abundance? So surrender to complete healing as well. Yours go together. All 3 cards go together very, very nicely. So we have Sagittarius. Sag. What message do we have for Sagittarius, please? Slow down. I heard slow down. Okay. Page of Swords. So this is a younger person that's bringing a message, a younger person that could come into your life as well. But this, at the same time, it could be children. It could be decisions that need to be made in regards to people in your life and situations in your life. Do you really want to hold on to them? You're going to be getting a message in regards to that. And it's going to be kind of like a, it might be one of those things where you kind of stomp your feet, kind of like an immature gesture, but say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I've dealt with a lot of stuff with this, and now I'm just completely done. But you're going to be getting some messages in regards to some decisions that you need to make. And it's going to be of younger energy. So I feel that some of you are not going to put a lot of time, effort, and thought into it, which actually could be a good thing, okay? Because then you can talk yourself right out of moving forward. Your energy. The Thinking Man. Okay, so you may be thinking a little bit too much this week. And the Page of Swords is asking you, please don't think as much. Make some decisions. Okay? So you might have to balance this. Now let's see what number is this. 46. So through work and through balancing work, family, friends. Okay, so this could be where your thinking comes from. 4 and 6 makes 10. So it's going to bring you new beginnings. If you kind of can balance the two, where you're not overthinking and you're making some quicker decisions, okay? You're going to come up for your answers for you and your balance this week. All right, and what is Sagittarius surrendering to? Surrender to the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. For each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. You know, the biggest thing I get in regards to reading is, how can we fix it? If a person is unwilling to fix their problems, and it depends on what it is. It depends on if they can see it too. If they can see it but still will not fix it, you absolutely cannot do anything about it. You're taking on their karma then. You're saying, I'll just fix it and I'll take on their karma. And they continue to not learn their lesson. You can be there compassionately for people, but you cannot fix people, and you cannot will them to change. It will come back to you in not so great circumstances. Okay? Cappies! My Capricorns. That's my rising sign. Cappies. I have them all around me. I have Capricorns all around me. All right. Oop. Oh, my goodness. 9 of Swords. How apropos for Capricorn. Stop it. Stop worrying. You see, these swords aren't touching you. The things around you that you are worrying about, they're not touching you. But if you keep worrying about them, if you keep thinking about what it is you don't want out of the situation, those swords will come down. Those swords will happen. What's the opposite of anxiety? Surrendering up. Don't surrender to your fears. Surrender to the fact that abundance comes to you. It's your birthright. And sometimes everything has to just fall apart in order to rebuild. You can't build new buildings on old foundations. That came to me a couple of years ago out of nowhere, and I absolutely love that. This is a card of anxiety, but it's a card of needless anxiety, or else those swords would be going all the way through. They're not even touching the person. Don't make things worse than what they are. And being a Capricorn rising, I can allow that to happen too at times. But all I do is see what I'm thinking about is coming. I gotta realize a lot of times too that you bring it. You always get what you ask for. And people are like, I didn't bring that to me. I can tell you did by worrying about it. Okay? Or worrying about the lack of something. That too. If you're worried about the lack of money or the lack of love or if you keep thinking that you lack it, if you keep thinking that it's not ever going to be there or when's it going to be there or any of that, you're going to keep bringing it to you till you learn the lesson that you're abundant. Okay, so what energy card do we have for Capricorn? 3 of them again. What energy do we have? All right, this one fell. See? Look, blossoming abundance. But it's not going to come if you have worries, doubts, and fears. I'm not going to say it's not going to come. What I'm going to say is you can keep delaying it from coming. So what is your self-expression? When you find out what your self-expression is, when you find out what it is that you like to do, what it is that you want, it's coming. But if you put the fear, doubt, and worry in it, it shows you don't have any faith in yourself and the universe that stands behind you, the army that stands behind you. Okay? And what are you surrendering up to? Or I should say, what are you guided to surrender up to? That's a tough one for Capricorns too. There's a couple signs that it's really hard to, and you know, like you all know, my sun sign is Cancer. That's not an easy one to surrender up. So I've got Cancer and I've got Capricorn and Taurus. So a lot of times, you know, I'm here to tell you it's not easy for me too at times. Surrender to the habit of people pleasing. Not surrender to. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. You cannot make anyone else happy. You can literally stand in front of someone and hand them $1 billion. They may be happy about the $1 billion, but if they're not happy about themselves, and they could buy and buy and buy and buy and buy and buy stuff to make them feel better. But if they don't feel happy in here, I don't care what you do, it's wasted energy. Absolute wasted energy. Okay? Everybody has their own lessons. Everybody has their things that they need to come up above. And we don't always have the right to do it for them. We can't do anything for anybody, or we shouldn't, I should say, do anything for anybody without asking and without pushing. You know, when this comes up like this, I tell people all the time, I said, look at Jesus. Everyone knows Jesus, can relate. And he never claimed to heal anyone. He was here to show that there are miracles of healing. But you can look all over the place and you will never find where Jesus said, I have healed you. He'll say your faith has healed you. Someone's trying to stop me from this. Your faith has healed you. Also didn't stand on the street corner saying, I can help you. Please let me help you. I know how to help you. Please let me help you. I know it. I know how to do it. I know what you need. I know exactly what you need. It's a person's free will. And when they ask for help, they ask for help. Aquarius. 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 Ace of Wands. New beginnings in business for most of you. Career. Creative projects. Oh, I know you like that one. Creative projects. New things coming for you. New and exciting things coming for you. I love this. You guys are awesome in the whole creative aspect as well as the inventive aspect. Yes, you are an air sign. A lot of people think Aquarius is a water sign because they're the water bearer, but they're not. They're an air sign, and they are in their heads a lot. The greatest inventors, a lot of the inventors are Aquarius. New beginnings in that. Your energy, Goddess of the Moon. Okay. My eyes are watering so bad. Goddess of the Moon, number 20, number 52. So through your freedom and your change, through allowing yourself freedom in relationships, the relationship to yourself, not being so hard on yourself, you start over with spirit. Connect with your spirit side. Okay. Yes, it's great to be analytical at times, but the thing I hear all the time is the universe doesn't deal in analytics. Doesn't work with it. But you need it. And I think that's a great thing because it helps balance. Okay. But when you're going to try and figure out what you're going to do, surrender up a bit. And speaking of surrendering, let's see what your surrender card is. Okay, surrender card for Aquarius. Surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. You guys are so inventive. You're so creative. So many things you can do to help yourselves and the world around you. You guys aren't even in 2018. You're like in 2050. It's such an awesome gift. But a lot of times very hard on yourself. You don't need to be so hard on yourself. Let go of all those outdated things and own your power. Okay? Pisces, 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 Pisces. You know, I think next time I start with Pisces. Too bad, Pisces is always in the end. Always in the end. But that's because through everything else we learn the compassion of Pisces. 7 of Swords. Well, you want to watch those around you. You're trying to decide about a couple of friends. You're trying to decide, you know, what to do with them. The others, you're like, you know what? God had it. Let go of them. I'm trying to decide a couple of them. They're still laying there on the ground, trying to decide if you're going to use them. This is about decisions. This is about thinking about who. You see the cat in the background. See my cat? Kitty, kitty. Hi. This is about decision making. People around you. How you're being treated. What's going to help? Who's going to be around to help you say, you know what? If these people leave your life right now, there's a reason for it. They may be back, they may not be, but they're not serving you. Okay? They're pulling you down from moving forward. So what is the energy for Pisces? Please, energy. Door to personal healing and happiness. This does kind of go with that Seven of Swords. If you let go of a lot of things, make some decisions in regards to people in your life, then, you know, this is a 34. It also equals the number of spirit, the number of 7, through freedom of expression and the work that you do. I love this card for you. Door to personal healing and happiness. It's time to take charge of your life. It's time to take charge, let the control up. There's a difference, but take charge. Okay, and what is Pisces being asked to surrender to? Surrender to your need to always be right, or surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right by yielding, be yielding but not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. Yeah, you know, the thing of it is as a fellow water sign, I know how that kind of stings when people are like, yeah, you know the answer, but they just want to tell you that you're wrong. Okay, so you are right. By you sitting and having to prove it is just, why? They're going to learn the lesson they need to learn one way or another. Okay? All it does is it brings you down vibrationally. Okay? You have to choose your battles at times. I mean, it could even be something as stupid as, boy, the sky is really bright blue today. And the other person's like, well, it does have clouds in it. Well, okay, well, yeah, it does have some clouds in it. Not like, well, where I'm looking, there's no clouds. Just allow people to be who they are, unless it's personally attacking you or anything like that. Basically, what I'm saying is everybody sees things a little bit differently. Okay? So surrender to who you are. Gosh, you guys are so compassionate. And you're so just creative. You don't need that. You don't need people arguing with you. Okay? So choose your battles is what I guess I'm saying. So thank you very much. And I'm sorry that these are all in one video. I will get set up so that we can do the multiple videos. And of course, if you need a reading, a personal reading for yourself, and you can choose the medium, I can do it in all kinds of ways. So I really don't need to use cards, but I can, of course, and they're fun. Or mediumship reading or anything like that. Or if you need any healings, chakra healings, whatever, you can go to the website and look at those. Or you can email me or contact me. On the website, there is a contact page. Thank you so very much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for hanging in there with me. I love each and every one of you. And we're going to get through this little Venus retrograde transit along with everything else that's going on. We will get through it, and we will get through it in a nice, healthy way. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Wonderful day. Blessings to you. Thank you.